a shadow in the night. Trickster's curse took my kin. In this rage I now begin. Live for ages, watch them fade. Smolder ruins that God's made. In the darkness I grow strong. I'll make right what once was wrong. Resurgence of the fallen, hear my vengeance calling. With a fire that won't die, I will see justice rise. Justice rise. In my hands I hold their fate. Their souls shall feel the weight. As every god now has a date. With immortal pain, intense and raw, I will break through the trickster's law. Echoes of my family's cries fuel the fire within my eyes. Cursed but not yet beat. Vengeance will make me complete. Resurgence of the fallen, hear my vengeance calling. With a fire that won't die, I will see justice rise. Justice rise. Once a hero bound by light, now a shadow in the night. Trickster's curse took my kin. In this rage I now begin. Live for ages, watch them fade. Smolder ruins that God's made. In the darkness I grow strong. I'll make right what once was wrong. Resurgence of the fallen, hear my vengeance calling. With a fire that won't die, I will see justice rise. Justice rise. In my hands I hold their fate. Their souls shall feel the weight. As every god now has a date. With immortal pain, intense and raw, I will break through the trickster's law. Echoes of my family's cries fuel the fire within my eyes. Cursed but not yet beat. Vengeance will make me complete. Resurgence of the fallen, hear my vengeance calling. With a fire that won't die, I will see justice rise. Justice rise. Trickster's curse took my kin. In this rage I now begin. Live for ages, watch them fade. Smolder ruins that God's made. In the darkness I grow strong. I'll make right what once was wrong. Resurgence of the fallen, hear my vengeance calling. With a fire that won't die, I will see justice rise. Justice rise. In my hands I hold their fate. Their souls shall feel the weight. As every god now has a date. With immortal pain, intense and raw, I will break through the trickster's law. Echoes of my family's cries fuel the fire within my eyes. Cursed but not yet beat. Vengeance will make me complete. Resurgence of the fallen, hear my vengeance calling. With a fire that won't die, I will see justice rise. Justice rise. Once a hero bound by light, now a shadow in the night. Trickster's curse took my kin. In this rage I now begin. Live for ages, watch them fade. Smolder ruins that God's made. In the darkness I grow strong. I'll make right what once was wrong. Resurgence of the fallen, hear my vengeance calling. With a fire that won't die, I will see justice rise.
Hi everyone, welcome. We're playing Outer Worlds. Shut up. I did not think that the cutscene was going to start right away, so I already was kind of middle of it. I'm very sorry. I'll start talking more once it. Okay, now I'm making my stats so I can actually talk. I hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone's looking forward to this stream. I have not played this game. I don't know shit about it. So we're kind of going in blind. The most that I've taken in is the secret level episode on Prime Video and the Stupendium song. That is it. My cat has been dead quiet the entire time I've been setting up stream, and now she wants to yell at me. Yes? Wow. Wow. Okay. We pick our stats. Huh? Who followed? PTA Yumi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome
Ohio
in.
scares me.
Oh, now it plays. Ayumi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I figure its stats. Okay, so strength gives us air carrying capacity, block heavy. How's it going? It's going good. About to play Outer Worlds. I know jack shit about this game. Long guns, persuade, hack, medical. Oh, perception gives me lock picking. Your day been? My day has been good. I hope yours has been as well. Okay, I want to use a ranged gun. I don't know if I really want to use two-handed melee, but I probably will. Right, okay. Let's increase dexterity. Dexterity seems to affect my lock picking. Okay, I'll boost perception, so I have 3 more points. E. Happy to hear that it was good. Oh, temperament gives me that. Let's do 2 in temperament, then another one in intelligence. Next. Play your VTuber model scrolling through. I like to figure why not say hi. I'm happy to hear that. I am very happy with how my model turned out. The artist was so very nice while they were working on it, and super happy with how it's come out. I saw my cat out of the corner of my eye. She's playing with a toy. Yeah, you get it. Oh, I picked 2 more stats. I guess maybe we go into what's lacking. Either we go into what's lacking or we go into stuff that's already good to make it better. Okay, my medical and determination seem to be my best scores. Handgun is probably what I'm gonna be with. Oh, that's how I do it. Oh, I thought that it was that I go into one specific thing. Okay. My mistake. My brain might be a bit smooth. How's your holidays? My holidays were good. I hope yours were as well. Luna, come here. Maybe I can jingle my keys like it's a kid, like you're jingle jingle jingle. Is this working? Oh my god, it works! I actually just held my keys towards the floor and just went like, and she got my cat's attention. I actually got my cat's attention using jingling keys. Sleepy. That is very fair. Well, I wanted to be a VTuber because it's fun to do. I do it for the fun of it. Increase dialogue. Bullet point. Like gacha games. I don't really play gacha games. Okay, aptitude. What the hell is that? They're just not really for me. Okay, I don't think anything's really wrong with people playing them, just they're not really my kind of game. Colonist sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skill. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Halcyon. In my experience, you should target the audience. Get people a little Sutter for Lunds. Frank, the human cocktail shaker. You make concoctions that end wars or fuel skip drives. You're still trying to balance out the flavors of a truly signature old-fashioned. This one just fits the character.
Been replacing you with vending machines, you know.
Okay, respectfully, I'm going to be shutting this down. I don't play gacha games because they're not my kind of game. Again, I have nothing wrong with people playing them, but I also am not going to play a game that I don't enjoy just because it's going to do better for stream. So I'm not playing gacha games. I don't care that it'll do better for stream. And no, this is not a side quest. This is me making my character. I just don't know what any of this does, so I'm trying to kind of skim over it, all of it. And my cat keeps yelling at me. Her in a cat house. For one, I don't think that a cat house is a thing. Two, I'm not locking her in something just because she wants to be meowing. Yeah, saying that with maybe a friend, if they know that you're kidding, is fine. You're a first-time chatter, and you followed me 8 minutes ago. I don't know how unserious or serious that comment can be. Get out. Okay, let's...
At least you'll know not to touch electrical fencing.
Oh, so we just pick one aptitude. Okay. I'm going with beverage service technician. L base. If I can, I want to make my character. How white can I make him? Okay, 8 might be it. There's another one over here. 2, maybe. I think 8 is more pale. I think 8 is the way to go. Eye color. How weird can I make these? Oh, wait, that might be 4. Oh, I think that's it. Okay, let me check 4 again. 4, I think it's a bit more like orange. That's what I'm after. Browsing eyes will... Wait, I need to know. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like way bigger. What is a jaw vertical? Oh, okay. Hairstyle. I need a different hair color because it feels like it's really hard to actually see what. Is there just white? No. That can work. Facial hair feature. I don't think I'm gonna use this. Dirt. I was just saying, oh, that works. I know I knew for like a fact I wouldn't be able to nail it perfectly, but I think that works really good. Let me look at the other ones in case. I know that is as close as I'm getting. How old can I be? Old man. Your name. We'll use my VTuber's real name, Talon. X.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
That dude was a wanted criminal that just escaped, and I'm assuming that he needed to use one of the pods from the cryo thing, the cryostasis, in order to like make it out of there.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's
What the fuck?
affection. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now,
Okay.
the ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
How do I get out? Okay, that's how.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's as specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Don't know if you want to count on me. I'm a bit stupid.
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Like I'm screwed.
Mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Why do I always block shit when I have my model up? This dude is missing his legs. What the shit? Busting. Marauder Thug and had Adreno on. The game was made by Obsidian, wasn't it? Is that like their version of Psycho? Or is that like adrenaline, like it'll keep me alive kind of adrenaline? Oh, that was way funnier to me than it should have been. You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Day. Hi, Yuriko. How are you doing? I have to sneak past dudes. They didn't see me. They didn't see me. It's fine. What is that thing? What?
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Okay, I guess that was because I've been frozen for so long. I thought that apparently it's called a sprat. I thought that thing was causing some sort of like eldritch sickness upon me. That is a big drop. Ow. And it's medicinal inhaler to heal. Activation. Okay, so Drano is a healing item. Yeah.
You, come here.
Who are you?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Oh, I got a shot. Here you go. Here you go. All right, I do have really good medical.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What happened?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them.
Rookie mistake.
Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns.
Unemployed.
Grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I have a better idea.
Okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here.
I want to turn the game up.
Saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacers
Is that better?
weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Are you like contractually obligated to sponsor this company? A little bit more wouldn't hurt. Gotcha. All right, just turn it up a bit. Where am I?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale.
If I need to turn it
We're
up more,
a
let me know.
Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a
Still
little
figuring out a
ways
lot of
down.
shit with my audio.
Nice place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by
Sounds good now?
Provisioners for a can of our famous Saltuna.
Do you imagine? I don't know if this dude's a soul. His name says, it says Guard Pelham. I don't know if that means that he's like, if he's just like some sort of security, or if it means like he's like a soldier. Could you imagine like actual soldiers being obligated to fucking promote the products they're using? Like this war is sponsored by Lockheed Martin, the supplier of all our guns. Think about the
The
hope.
Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
What is all this about company policy? Is I was about to say. I was about to ask, is this game just hyper capitalism? And then remembered, yes, yes, it is. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. So it's VATS? Is that what you're saying? It's VATS? Is VATS? I'm gonna have fun in this game. Alright, what do you have? Bit cartridge, light ammo, and a sentry saber. Oh, I can dodge midair. That's neat. This war crime is brought to you by Geico. Car blew up, random space crackhead stabbed you. Geico can save you 15% or more on all your problems. Oh, it's so fucked up. It's so funny. You know, weapons safety training, weapon management. You gotta have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time by dragging them up to the slots at the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on this screen as well. Take care of your TNL weapons, and they'll take care of your enemies. What do you have? Bit cartridge. I should have read what those are. Two dudes. Can I sneak attack? I can't, so I'm just gonna stab him a lot. Oh, bit cartridge is money. Oh, dude, there you are. You had nothing. You're worthless to me. Oh. Private and lieutenant. Oh, these guys are probably friendly.
Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Oh, I thought they were gonna be like, what the fuck is this random guy doing with a saber in his hand? Oh, you're a robot. Are you a robot or are you just wearing armor? You're a robot. Wait. You're a guy in armor.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
I'm not gonna piss them off because I have a feeling that if I say this one, they're gonna get pissed. And I'd like to not piss off what seems to be a private military company.
Really?
I
How is
found
he?
one of your dudes. He'll make it.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the
Off-brand
swift, cost-efficient
physician.
fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most
I
trusted
feel-
brand
is
in
that just
personal
the
defense.
like
Just, you know,
like more
Need a couple
hyper
of winks to
capitalism
catch my breath.
equivalent of
Stretch my
this
legs
hospital
some.
doesn't take your insurance? I either call them a coward or I persuade them to join in. I'm honest. As funny as it would be to piss them off, I don't know how much of an impact I'll have. The cat just spun around and yelled a bit. I don't know how much like of an impact this game will have if I piss these dudes off. I don't know if that'll be like a lasting impact or not. I'll just persuade them.
Sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship.
Also, I
and
found out
file
my
a
cat
full
likes
report.
jingling keys because
And
I
it's
just
gonna be fucking laminated.
I just shook my keys
Here we go.
near her and immediately she was very interested. All of this loot is mine. Okay, so this, yeah, we saw one of these before. This is called a cannon. Oh, those are some. Oh, we go up here. Let me in.
Please be informed that this
Oh, the
vessel
location here.
contains no valuable plunder.
The unreliable. That's funny.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Well, fuck you. I'm gonna do it anyway. Allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon or armor work on, then choose what you want to do with it. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker it. Well, we're gonna the durabilities for these things. Addition, okay, these are the exact same. Aside breakdown. Oh, I can only break down the one I just grabbed? No, that's... Is... Break that. How can we modify that? Nothing. I honestly just guessed that, much like Fallout New Vegas, you could put the weapon away by pressing and holding R. I was correct. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking lockpick skills get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks and bypass shunts, or use computer encryptions. Take.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Go fuck yourself.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
No.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5.
We're already
4,
landed.
3, 2, 1.
We always were on the
You are
ground,
still
right?
Here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne
This
ship?
vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead.
I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne.
I'll
I see
just
your
go
powers
with
of
it.
deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt that'll be just in the
Astutely observed.
garage.
However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of
I get
luck
it.
in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Anti-Cleo management training. Skill improvements. Special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points, up to 50 after 50. Very nice. So I can add to my scores now. Fuck it, let's increase our melee damage. Oh, 9 points available. Here's that sound. What's that by 2? Selecting perks wasn't perk selection. Levels. Oh wait, it didn't go. Now perks. Precision. Hey, look, it's Fallout in space. True. Go for the. Wait, this is just movement. Oh, most of this just seems like random shit. Is this just information about the game? Alright. Bust. Yep. Can I talk to...
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Why?
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater.
Lying
Edgewater's
gets
not
you
too
everywhere,
far.
chat.
Just follow the road east of here,
Lying
over
gets
past
you
the cemetery.
everywhere.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Can I talk to this dude?
Marauders, deserters, illegal landing. What is this called?
I can see a bit of your like the dude's skin underneath the helmet. Because I thought that was a dude. Then I was like, oh no, it's a robot. Because I couldn't see any sort of visible skin, and then I saw saw a bit of his face underneath the helmet, and I was like, okay, what am I looking at here? Something over here. Marauders. One of the only complaints I have about this game is that there does not seem to be a stealth attack, because that would make this so much funnier for me to just do this.
Something there.
But that's also pretty good. A primal. A big ass ape. Yeah. An assault rifle. Hell yes. I am gonna mag dump the first bitch that I see. The inventory button again. That inventory. Assault rifle and the hunting rifle on here. Okay, so these both use the same ammo type. Oh. Both loaded? They are. I love how this is like very futuristic, but at the same time, it gives very strong like Fallout vibes. Like, because this looks a lot better, but this hunting rifle, I think it's just how like the scope looks like a long pipe, it gives like, it looks like it was manufactured, but at the same time still has this mishmash look in a way. This kind of scrapped together look. Is that enough to kill it? No. I didn't even hit it that time. That was enough to kill it. Hey, you stop it. Stop it. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun in this game. Is it Luna? Yeah. Over here. Luna, come here. I don't think you guys can hear her. Oh. Oh dear. Ooh, a shovel. Wait, please, please, please. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of something with a shovel. Oh, I didn't realize that. I was just like, oh, that's real sad because I saw a dude that was like in the middle burying probably his friend or like a loved one. And those cannons showed up and killed him. And then I was just like, oh my god, a shovel! I'm insane. Oh, this is a graveyard. Oh, I was hoping I could break into it.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Don't worry about it.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. Ain't
Passing
safe
through.
out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in
So,
humor for the town of Edgewater.
What I'm wondering is, do
We're
these
all
people
part of the
pick
Stasis
their
Choice
jobs,
family.
or are they just given one? Like, do you just kind of arrive at one of these colonies and then they're just like, all right, well, you can't, you don't seem like you're capable of doing any labor, so no point in hiring you for that. Oh, we do need someone to do waste management. You're hired for that. Because it said literally everybody has a job, and if you're unemployed, you're probably considered scum of the earth.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's
What's an
office.
inhumer? Is that
He's up in
just
the tower
is that
above the
just
cannery.
a term for the
Head into
person that's
town,
burying
follow
the
the road.
bodies? Because this dude is like
Look, you obviously
he's a
ain't
grave
worker.
digger,
What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
bury or a dead body. Okay, so yeah, it literally means he's burying the bodies. Excuse me.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and
Go off, Remit.
operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means
Sorry,
paperwork.
You
Paperwork
rent
means signatures.
a grave site.
Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Yeah,
Company
sorry. You're
policy.
making people pay
If it
for
was
their
up to
grave?
me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
I greatly underestimated what this game is like, because I knew that it was like hyper capitalism. I didn't think that it was shit like you pay for your grave. Do you pay for a grave in real life? Oh. Okay, how do I phrase this correctly? Because I know would pay for like the tombstone. Do you pay for the spot, or are you just paying for people to bury you? Okay, apparently you do, but from what I understand with what this dude said, you
Just
are
is.
paying for
Look, I
yours
don't want to get into it.
ahead of time for when you
Make sure
die.
he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours.
Okay, that's fucked.
Abernathy, I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah?
Have you heard any news
The
about the Hope?
colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling.
What's a
Can't say it
stripling?
was terribly convincing, far as rumors go. There a reason you asking? All right, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about hope this and colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Where's the trouble? I'm asking about a colony ship.
Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Okay.
Something I can do for you? Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look
Where are
at
you
us
saying
and say,
Floyd? Because
those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
are you not worried about
Every
falling
now
sick?
and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
A lot of
Former
people to
yeah.
Marauders?
Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Please, for the love of God, tell me that you just mean they are grave robbing and that this company does not consider the corpses of these people property. Luna? Anything I can do, or do I just have to go in? Yeah, it keeps meowing at me. Oh, we got ads in 4 or 5 minutes. Hey, Void, I don't know if I asked. How are you doing today? How's your day going? Do this with all my stream.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Fuck you.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time.
Let me guess, because you
I'm
guys
in
can't
about
work.
as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own. Got moved here for everyone's sake. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
Huh? I'm sorry, huh? Not I could get in trouble, you could get in trouble.
People trouble. Lazy worker like me getting special treatment from some out-of-town physiker like you? People will talk.
Physiker?
Company always tells us. Weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Oh god, I am going to hate so much.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
This one room alone is depressing.
Something's not right. Wait for company ammo! Put him down! Serves you right, dissident! What?
While the ads are still a minute and a half away, but I do need to run to the bathroom, so I'm gonna go now. And I'm pulling up Lurkbait for you guys. Okay. I will be right back, chat. While I'm away, just Fish, mods are in charge. No one break anything. No one burn anything down. I'll be back in a minute. I forgot I was muted. Okay, I just need to find it. Ah, what the fuck? Okay, I was literally right next to that. I don't have any reason to go to the barber shop. What, Luna? Cantina. Spacer's Choice Cantina. Food, smokes, beer.
Nothing for us outside.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Can't.
I don't know you.
That was it.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hardworking company folk here.
Luna, what? Yeah. You guys can't hear her, but I don't think any of her meows have been getting picked up, but she keeps yelling at me. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just compliment him.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
About deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches.
What is a rung leech? That's like
Anyway,
the second time I've
enough
heard someone
about
say
them.
it.
What can I do for you?
Where can I find Reed?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man.
Luna.
You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It
Good
is a
thing.
good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Coming right
Fuck it,
up.
I'll get... Merchant skills equals the value of your best dialogue skill. Used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from these. Plain and pure water, 2-hour energy. Zero G. I'm very curious what Zero G Brew tastes like. Because from what I know, that's like kind of the drink of this, in the same way that Nuka-Cola is the drink of Fallout. Luna. Luna, are you just gonna keep yelling at me? Halcyon and his... I don't know how to say that name. Gil Antrim. Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement, a writ of execution, effective immediately. For that, Antrim, former Spacer's Choice associate mechanic, terminated from his position and escorted from Edgewater on grounds of unauthorized use of train time. Luna! Luna, what?
Almost lost a face.
We should keep our voices.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Hope with Marauder
As a
Bomb for
Spacer's
hire.
Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
I was about to say, like, how are fingers what you want? And I remembered fingerprints are a thing. I've got some
As
questions.
long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Jesus Christ, this is... Okay, never mind. Spacer's Choice
This
or
is a
Edgewater?
setup to a joke. You should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
That sounds like slavery, but I also am not going to say that because considering how everyone else has reacted, I feel like that's just gonna get somebody on me that I do not want.
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
Well, I'm sorry, I've been frozen for 70 years.
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? Mm-hmm. Shot you into space? You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
Is it that unbelievable that I am from Fate? Oh my god, it's a Fallout terminal. Open back. Oh, I was hoping this meant that I could, like, take on bounties.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
It'd be funny if I could become, like, bounty hunter type shit. Tuna, Emerald Vale of Terra 2? What, did we fuck over the original? Terra is usually used for Earth, isn't it? And shit like that. Let me guess, Earth is fucked over and now new planet because it was fucked beyond any redemption. I forget what I was just reading. Internal access logs. Notice, the Edgewater Saltuna Canning Factory strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Notice, schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and or supervisor. Be considerate toward other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. I'm gonna be sick in like 3 weeks. Can you guys approve that? Like, I'm healthy right now, but I'm gonna be sick in a few weeks. Like, oh my god. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. Oh my god. See read if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions. It gets worse and worse. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local Vicar. What's a Vicar? Okay, so it's nicotine patches and dehydrated water tablets. What is it? Does it say on the bottle like dehydrated water tablets? Just add water.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Hi.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
So I assume that what's going on is that this person is the usual employee that actually knows how things work, and this dude is, as I've established, the owner, and is just clueless on how anything
Seems
works.
we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize.
I hate
was
this
given
man.
no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
Oh, wait.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Yes, because I don't work here. I think you have the wrong idea.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs and I need a regular.
God is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Tell me about the plan.
The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste. I'm afraid I can't spare the workers. We're strapped for bodies as it is. And there is a small element of personal danger. I appreciate your gallantry. You deserve my honesty, and so I will be plain with you. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people.
I'm guessing marauders.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at
I
their
just noticed that with the audio shit that I did before, you guys don't pick up my fingers cracking anymore. Which is... That's definitely not a problem, because I tend to do that a lot during stream, and it always bothered me when I saw it, like, lighting up. My mic input lighting up whenever I would do that. Because I thought it would always come off as annoying me doing it during cutscenes, but that was the only time my hands were really free. I don't blame them for fucking out.
The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard.
own up to it.
My
Surprising.
hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab.
Can I
Speak to
turn on
their
them?
leader,
Because
Adelaide.
this
Tell
dude seems
her
like an
the
absolute
power's about to
dickhead.
go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
What I can
My
do?
dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sorry.
Hi, Luna.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great.
Sure.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so
Parvati looks a
all set.
lot like
Well, I am glad
Pan
to hear
Am,
that.
doesn't she?
Best of luck to you, and thank you again for
Or
your
am I
help.
imagining
It is
it?
a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Seminar. Companions. You gain a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways.
heading back.
Oh, those are companion buttons in the corner. Oh, wrong. Logs. Loot. Companions. Oh, I thought it would be info on them. Oh, this. The companion ledger. This companion ledger shows you everything you need to know about companions, skill stats, effects, and gears. Change your companion's gear. First select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. Okay. Nice. I wonder what having kids is
Hey,
like in the...
mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Hmm?
Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just...
I mean, hey,
Mr.
I'll take the
Thompson
help.
has his
I'll
own
take the
view
help.
on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters. What's the other
To
side of
Mr.
it?
Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here.
Blame 'em.
Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody...
If I
it's best
have
to
the
think on
option to
right
not
and wrong
fuck
of
these
it.
people over, I will
That's what I
happily
get
take
for
it
saying
because
yes.
after the like few minutes that I have spent in this place, I already understand why people would, as they are phrasing it, become deserters. The hell, where's the vending machine at? What is it? This thing? Ah. Allows you to sell. Hack skill of 20 or higher lets me sell shit. What's my hacking skill again? Like, what's it at? Skills. Hack is 13. Fuck, I don't have it high enough. That'll be really funny when I can do that, though. I think the vicar is this way. Looks like it's right through there. do I find him at?
Something you need? That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of
So I was
special
saying how I wonder what having kids is
It's
like.
sensible.
It's worse than I
Dad just
thought.
fixed machines.
Because see,
She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
So I was just meaning. My God, my brain. So I was just saying that because I was thinking how maternity leave can be a piece of shit sometimes. Okay, Parvati wants vicar. Okay, where is the vicar at? Because that leads us outside, I think. Yeah, it does. Is he this way? This looks like a
I've always felt
church.
weird in here. It's too clean.
I'm gonna turn. I think I turned down the audio, the dialogue thing. You.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well.
What is a vicar?
How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your
The
poison.
vicar like a
anything
religious
at all.
thing? Because this looks like a
Spiritual
church.
counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
Hey, Star.
I can see why that
Come
troubles
in.
you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
The only vicar I can trust is Vicar Amelia, and that's because she openly said she wanted me dead. I'm sorry. What?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
What do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Not feeling well, so I'm working. I hope that you're not sick with anything, but I hope if you are, I hope that you recover soon. Enjoy your lurk. The possible just talk everyone coming together. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I mean, yeah, is that
Not
possible?
if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my
Bloodborne
duty of
boss.
hunting down banned
Oh, wait
heretical
until
texts.
dialogue ends.
I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Okay. The Bloodborne boss called Vicar Amelia, and before she transforms into her monster form to kill you, she says, "How dare you desecrate this place? Your blood will stain the floors." Alright, I need to look this character up now. Have you talked about this character before? Oh, wait, didn't you have this character as your Fugi for a little bit? No. I'm not judging, I'm just trying to see if that's why I recognize them, because I was like staring at this for a minute, like, why is this familiar? Yeah, why do you want a heretical
I just want to keep the
banned
writing
books?
out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early
So that's a
thinker on the
yes.
nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
So, talk to the vicar. So, looks like one of the only choices that I'm being left with is drive them back into this place. Saltuna here. My source of worker need. What is a saltuna? Is it just tuna with a fuckload of salt in it? That is a long walk. Can I fast travel? Oh, I have nothing to fast travel that far ahead. So I'm not proud of myself right now. Here we go. Can you throw something at me? I feel like this time I deserve to just be called a dumbass. If anybody wants to throw something at me for this, go ahead. Nah. Your internal pain brings me more joy. What the? Ow, what the fuck am I? it dead? Okay. Apparently I missed all of those except for the one that I didn't. Okay, that. How do I use Adreno again? Okay, I need to pay so much more attention than what I'm doing. I looked away at chat. I looked away to read chat, heard the beeping, and then I fucking... Okay, that explodes. That I know for a fact explodes. It's went so much better before. Oh, you're wearing like heavier armor, aren't you? Give me all of your shit. Mantle that. If I sell that necklace, that is a dismembered arm. Loot these. Shoot those. Resident. Evicted. I assume I can't walk into these places that... Yeah, the places with eviction signs I can't go in. Alright, I forgot I have a shovel now. Full swing. Hang on here. Oh, I need more parts. Quick to turn that up. Facer's Corona. Is it a blunt? Backcorn. That's what that's. Triptease. Brewed from fine grade. Caffeinated. That's just caffeine. Cigarettes and caffeine. Oh, the drawer. I can probably scrap it. Bypass shunt? Probably for making some sort of upgrade. And
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
well, I don't either.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
This is the second time that somebody has greeted me with leading with the words "I don't know you." For Adelaide.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm looking for the
A
thermal plant.
what?
Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after
Geothermal
Adelaide.
does not mean
If
plants.
you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. You
Trouble with
don't know what
Marauders?
enough with the questions means?
I'm
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
her. I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. I'll
Okay,
tell you what
I
I
want to ask
can.
about Zoe just so I can figure out what I can. Any idea where she might
Vex
be?
me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Around a room?
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell. Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
He knows
Well, enough
Zoe.
to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Okay, I guess I'll have to ask Stefan.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
Go talk to Adelaide. Coming in here? What the hell is this thing?
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
There's something.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I
Adelaide?
have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
I'm scared I'm gonna piss her off. I'm just gonna leave, but
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
No, I wouldn't be against
you're
that.
going
Is that
down
an
to the
option?
plant,
Is that an
you
option?
should
Can I do
divert
it,
power
please?
away
Please,
from
can I fuck
Edgewater
over?
and
Can I fuck
toward
over
our end of
capitalism?
the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Where are we headed? You mean about the mission being too clean?
It's supposed to be clean.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Okay, let me go requests because I've racked up a few. Codex, loot, consumables. Wait, I do have a sneak attack. Okay, nice. Quests. Another power. I honestly might. I want to see what happens with if I go either way, but I'm probably gonna just fuck over Edgewater. In the short amount of time that I spent in there, I decided I hated the place. Blues, bunch of fingers from people. Domicile. I need to go to the bathroom again, so I will be back in just a minute. Pulling up clickbait like usual. Okay. As per usual, mods in charge. No one break anything. No one burn anything down. Be back in a few minutes. I'm back.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Where is that? What the hell is a mock apple? I'm gonna pick up this up. Where is it? Go this direction. You, Stefan? Bunch of nanners. That is some fucked look. I'm sorry, is that a fucking watermark printed on fruit? That.
Fancy duds. Do the tubes get?
I did not mean to click through that. Oh, you're
Fresh
trade
off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Painted. That's how you say it. Oh, it's a it's. Let me sell some shit. Wait, that description is great. 4 out of 5 doctors recommend not eating this raw, bloody hunk of meat, even without the bits of detritus stuck to it. The 5th doctor died shortly after ingesting the meat, so his opinion could not be taken for the record. Sell. Keeps. Sell it. Okay.
You hungry? Something? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
Acting strange?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. Hey, I got time. I'll help if I can. The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
All right. In we go. Zoe's journal, page 12. That's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence, tell myself, oh wow, did I hate the Veil one? Oh wow, I did hate the Veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, Okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much Adrenatime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate 1 box of Adrenatime and suddenly you're committing larceny. Good news. I'm alive. Starting to feel a little better too. There's a group of deserters living out in the old botanical labs. They found a way to grow some food. Or something that passes for food anyway. Adelaide boiled a pot of something green and leafy and told me to drink it twice a day for my symptoms, I suppose. Tastes atrocious, but I've been feeling better. It's nice to be away from the cannery. The labs have just enough power to run an Aetherwave, though I've been catching up on my serial dramas. Masked Marketeer, what would I do without you? Go crazy, most likely. Crack up, murder all my neighbors, and run screaming into the hills like some wild marauder. I don't know. That doesn't sound too bad. I could see myself leading a cadre of marauders, a band of bandits. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Band of bandits? What do we call ourselves? The Formidable 14? The 100 Hooligans, featuring Zoe the Bandit Queen? Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of Saltuna. It'd last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some Adrenatime too. Everybody loves Adrenatime, even Marauders, right? I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple syringes of Adrenatime before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm gonna have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. What the hell is that? We're gonna find out at some point. Imkin. Going this way. The cannon was looted. Maybe.
Huh?
Incoming!
Kill the rat in the shovel!
I'm on it! Got him off.
Okay. You guys got any heavy bullets I can thank you? Thank you very much, bitches. Did we find her? Okay, we can pick this. Lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequence.
Wow.
What the hell does... Why did that get prompted after I got blown up by a mine? What, did I break my leg? I don't know why I'm suddenly over encumbered, so I don't even know what to drop. Here, Zoe?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying.
Yeah, clarify something for me. Why did you leave?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Are you a prisoner? Even though I feel like I know the
no.
answer?
I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I've got all the time in Halcyon.
I was something to find you.
Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is going to be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Well, I pulled it off, so I'd say I have to win. I'm gonna finish looting this place. Money. Can go in here though. What kind of can I? Servo, that's probably gonna sell. Okay, there's either something really good or just that game just wants me to waste 2 mag picks. Regardless, I can't find out. I don't have that many. Hi, Grace.
What is it?
Talk
We
to me in the
didn't
comment
always
pic.
get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Yippee, more skills. Okay, let's up. Combat dialogue abilities. You've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Oh, that's funny. Evil Halcyon of short memories. Wait, which of my weapons broke? And continue. Oh, my pistol broke. Solution. What was that? Bolter pistol. What the fuck? When did I find that? Hold on. Fuck the regular one. Just symbols for in-game things. Okay. Wait, what ammo does this thing use? Inventory, probably. Oh, it uses energy ammo. That's nice. I gotta stop going in and out of this. Journal, quests. That's for the power. I want to do the other ones first. I'm sorry, faux windows? How do you make a fake window? What does that mean? What, is it just a picture frame? Do they just like take a picture of outside, put that on like a printed frame and then put it on the wall? What, do you have to pay rent for that too?
Hear that?
No. No, you don't.
Here they come!
You should have turned around, bitch! Shit! I did not expect that to do so much. well, time to start looting. Pick this. Better help. I actually gotta check my armor. That's worth 3. This is worth 16. 6, 4, 4, 9. Can I break down? I can. Rippley does not seem great, so I'm not rifle, down that pistol. My favorite part of committing mass murder upon people. Looting their bodies for all of the money that they have. Oh, terminal. Well, Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? Jefferson. Of course, I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out... is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state. The skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Okay, so I've read everything, I think. Right? Yeah. Yoink, yoink. Pick that. Yes. This is, oh, neat. This is a way that I could have snuck in. I like that. I like when games give you a bunch of options for how you can get in, because like everyone tends to have different play styles for how they go about these things, and it's always interesting when games encourage it. Okay, so I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I really was looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Are you the guy I have sticky marks of? Pardon? What is a sticky mark? Maybe I'm confused. I know I am, because I don't know what a sticky mark is. Maybe I'm just dumb, though.
I'm ready for this. Don't mess with us.
Do you mean stickers? I have stickers on my merch store, but I don't know if I don't know if I'm the person you have stickers of on your computer. If I have stickers of you from a giveaway.
You hiding?
Incoming.
Oh shit. Crap. What the hell is a shot cannon? Hold on. Oh.
Everyone all right?
Holy shit, that's cool. Yeah, we have had a few giveaways happen on stream before, so it is definitely possible that you have one of my stickers. I just don't. I honestly don't know if it is me or not. Here somewhere.
That was quick.
Dervish. Up pills. 50%. No, yeah, so. Another mag pick. Mock apple juice.
Great work.
There would be something I'm good in here if I had to use 4 mag to get in here. Assault rifle, heavy ammo. I don't think that this was. I don't know what bypass shunts are. I'm gonna sleep in this random person's bed.
Be right there. Coming back.
Come out and play. Who goes? Smell something. One hiding? Come out and die.
Get these last two without them finding us, or am I gonna spot? Oh. Here. 0G brew.
You're fast.
Or his arm. Pistol. Thanks. How's your day going, by the way? I hope it's going good. Oh, it's a primal hunter. I saw a primal before.
Here we go. Look at us.
I'm just. I did not expect it to whip around like that and start shaking. Oh, that one was just sleeping. That one was just sleeping. Oh, they dig. They dig. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, my God, they're so fucking.
Sure thing. That's the last of them.
Okay, note to self for future reference. Don't fuck with primals. Alright, we're on those days today, but other than that, fantastic. Good to hear. Hopefully you can get some good rest. Assuming you're out of work now, hopefully you can get some good rest now that you're out, done with work, or if you're not, hopefully the rest of the work shift goes by fast. Let this one. Somebody shoots me.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this?
Gaming today?
Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan.
The game has
while
been gaming.
fighting it at
This is
every
also a great
turn.
interaction.
There is little more important than such a precious, rare text. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Oh, wow, it is a bit late for you. And for me.
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. Let me get my things in order, and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Oh, I can sell a vending machine. It is currently about around 4 for me. So companions have special. The worker school area dispatch. I haven't really been doing anything. I admittedly do not currently have a job, and I am out of school. I'm not in college or high school. I am looking for work though. There's the one for the grave shit, right? Yeah, that. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
You're very, very
Silas knows,
face.
doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff.
I assume that's some variant
Stronger than what we
penicillin
got
then.
Anyway.
Considering
I
you're
need
sick
you
and
to
you need
break
it.
in, nab
Okay,
that
yeah, it's
medicine
medicine.
and bring it back to me.
Sure.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over.
Thank you for the posture check on.
Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
My back is now straight. So trepidation.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Can I help you?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
And how are you doing, by the way? Hope your day's been good.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
Yeah, unfortunately, most places don't bother to call back.
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying
Glad
to
that
do.
you managed to find something. No, you're either going
Here's
to
a
tell
summary.
me or I'm
Lot
not
of sick
getting it.
people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Doing okay? Just pedaled a bit with Shakira. Nice.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. That's all I can ask of you.
Feels like a variant of the train thing.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Shakira? It's On's dog.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I'll say I've also had, while I was mass applying to places, I had a number of places have incredibly red flag things in their applications. One of them being, are you willing to pay for your own background check for us to decide if we'll hire you? And let me be clear, this is not like I'm hired and they want me to pay, I think it was like $25 for a background check. They wanted me to pay so they could run one on me and then decide, am I hired? And I think they asked, are you willing to like do this for like show up for this class for several hours each day? And I'm like, this is a temporary job. What the fuck are you talking about? I had one job that wanted me to put in my social security number while applying, and I talked to some friends and I'm like, hey, it's not normal for a job I'm applying to ask for my social security, right? And one of my friends was like yeah, wait, no, applying for the job? No. Like, I wasn't hired. This was... They wanted me to give my social security to them, and there was not even a guarantee that I was hired. And anyone that I asked agreed that it's like unless you actually have the job and they need to put it into their system, don't give them your social security. Yeah, it makes sense that the one place wanted to do a background check. Weird that they wanted me to pay for it and wanted me to take a bunch of classes, because this was a seasonal temporary job that was going to last, I think, a few months at a maximum.
So everyone says.
So some places
until
are
someone
just
forgets to cough
actual
into their
dog shit.
elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
What the
gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Yeah, here I can't think of any time where I've had to pay for someone to do my background check.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Is it possible that I just pay?
Some time ago, I fell ill with
this
the
guy's
plague.
a dick, but this just sounds
By
sad.
the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I've proven worthy of treatment.
Yeah,
frankly, I don't
the jobs
imagine
that I've shown up to for an interview, it was just they called me and asked, when can you come in for an interview? I said when. Went in, they made sure that they had like my resume pulled up, and then asked me some questions pertaining to the job. And kind of went from there. I think sometimes it would be like they asked me something related to my answer or just related to another question, and that was really it. There was never anything about me paying for my background check or needing my social security number or anything. Yeah, that's why I've like I just immediately close any application that's like, give us your social security number, because I don't know what this site is actually doing. It could be hacked, it could be a fake link. There are about a dozen things that it could be that could lead to my information just getting sold online.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Nope, not that way. This way. Over here. Oh, someone else. Also, here. Answer your playable character, Doc? Yee. Character. Take the armor off. I couldn't find white hair, so I kind of had to improvise. This is the closest to white that I could get, and you can't really see it well, but I did go for something that has the scars on the ends of my mouth. Twonk. What is a twonk? I think I have some too. I want to sell. I'm gonna sell one of these hammers. Not sell. Like Link. I think ads are coming up in a minute, so I'm gonna quickly run to the bathroom, and I'm pulling up Lurkbait for y'all. So if anybody wants to fish, please go right ahead. It's just exclamation mark Fimsh. Not Fimsh, fish. I'm so used to saying Fimsh. That is the wrong command. Fish. I don't know why I said. I'm so used to like saying lurk in chat for some reason when I do a command. I'm out of it. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Monster in charge. No one break anything. No one burn anything down. I will be back in just a minute. Back, everybody. Everybody get one last fish in, and we will, and I'll be closing the game, and we'll get back to the game. I'll be closing the fishing, and then we'll get back to the Outer Worlds. Fish had enough.
You
You're
the
who I
new
need to
worker?
talk to.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Said that
Woke
way
up one
too
morning
casually.
and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist.
You
Just
are
between the
way
two of
too
us,
casual
I'm
about
pretty
that.
shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. What the? Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Every time I think that I've like officially underestimated this game, I get hit with shit like that.
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
You ever played Hard Space Shipbreaker? No.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Conrad. Yeah, what is Hard Space? Yeah, Hard Space Shipbreaker. Where's my cat? I haven't seen her. Won't say much for now, but I'd recommend you try that one after this game. I can definitely check it out. Does it play similar to Outer Worlds, or like what kind of genre is the game, I guess?
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant.
Crime scene cleaner or goblin cleaner?
Auto-mechanicals.
Okay.
Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's Chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Damn, if only I could get some Twitch bits. That's a joke. Do not throw money. You guys do not have to do that. Let's just go to this.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Wouldn't feel out of place on the same universe game. Right, okay. I'll definitely check it out if I can. Sounds interesting.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
About the
You run
fees.
into any trouble?
Connor says he can't pay.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word,
Extorting him?
extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
And then he just openly encourages it. Okay.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Okay.
Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
Symptoms.
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol.
Sounds disgusting.
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
No, I haven't, but I would like to know where he is, because I have a shovel with his name on it.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work.
I wonder what would have happened if I had the vicar with me during this.
What can I do for you?
I assume he's gonna get mad if I look in here. Or not. I thought he was gonna get pissed the second I opened that door. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Somebody's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer Choice's property. Gene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Gene had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms passed down his family or something. We're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Give me a special signal next time you see me. Wiggle your eyebrows.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How?
I'm a mind
You
reader.
were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice.
You're saying this as if you're not
Silas to dig up a man's
prioritizing
body
sick people.
and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
The hypocrisy
are you
is fucking
asking
insane.
rhetorically? Because if you're being serious, ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I need to know.
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Jesus Christ. I've been playing this game for 3 hours, and it feels like every time I don't think it can get more fucked, it does.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients. Yeah? What about him? Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
Teeth are worth something.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
One of those seems far more likely.
Let me know if you find anything. Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Every bit's goddamn. Quests.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
There. Hey, just looting all the shit. Pick.
Oh, clever.
I am a thief. It's sending me back outside. And then wants me to go back in. What the fuck? Hold on. It is.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Right ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
I don't reckon Jeremy understands the
I
concept
didn't think
of
that
trade.
saying that would do anything,
Spacer's
but
Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
I think it's fun that Parvati likes naming all the robots and stuff. The canning machine, if I remember right, she named Bess. Back over here. Hey, you.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Sorry about the
You
scout.
beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Did he actually hide some sort of weapon? Fucking toilet.
Something got you down?
Nothing.
You're not a big drinker, are you? Where are we
Starting
headed?
new dialogue with.
In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
Okay.
Sorry. I know it's none of my
I
business.
did not think that the drinker thing was actually going to like trigger dialogue, but sure. I guess you're not a drinker.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
He actually... Wait. Okay, he did not hide it in the toilet. Thank God. Here's one little veterinary latrine in the Edgewater Cantina. No worries, if found, please return to the Ludwig landing pad. Thanks. Oh, so I can't do shit with it, and I have to take it back to Ludwig.
Bring us honor, soldier.
On the package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Am I supposed to get one?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
For body help?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
This dude gives off such strong vibes. Like I feel like he's the type of person to like look at a toaster and be like, "You fucking clanker."
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
I think that's just my dad. Oh, good God.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of zero G to your memory.
I have not seen that shit in a can. I have seen it purely in glass bottles. Like glass bottles would appear to be whiskey. Going for the Marauder quest. There's apparently one in the town. Okay, lovely.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Something to report? We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed
Guillaume, that's
by
how
a
you say it.
freelancer on
Okay.
behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. I was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
That was like 5 signatures.
Friend of mine died.
Honestly, a bit relieving to know that I don't have to shoot someone in the town, because
That's the way it goes, I suppose.
first birthday, why couldn't bomb me? Judy Erickson, a good whiskey and a block. Oh lord. What? Oh.
Huh? I
This'll be Everyone all right?
Fuck with those monsters again? No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't want to fuck with that again.
Here we go.
Shit. Oh, he's dead. In here to loot.
Gonna find you!
Here we go.
Get that!
I found some. Oh, it was a baseball card. I guess that's this world's version of baseball. And fast travel to the botanical, having it there.
Incoming! We're pretty good at this.
I don't know what the hell a terror ray is, but that scared the hell out of me. All is. I can't, I'm just gonna snipe everybody, but it's a cave.
Right, here we go.
That's your one. I'll take it. Lad on stick. Special effects so sharp that it cuts some letters out of its own name. Is that it? Not sure what a fun times barrel is. Fun times barrel. Critical damage plus 25%. Okay. Like that's everything, so we're gonna go back now. Sure.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Vale's a little safer, thanks to you. We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Mabel Burgess. Age 37? Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
I do.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus. You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations. Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Which I assume means that... I'm not gonna get any answers about the Marauders.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy. Everybody likes Adrenatime. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap Anti-Cleo pedals. Sure, a little too much Adrenatime can bring out the violent animal in you, but if overdosing on Adrenatime turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of Adrenatime.
I think that's where we're gonna leave off, though. So... Right. I know who we're raiding. Discord, Jules, March. Raid messages. I want to say to everybody, thank you all very much for watching. Hope everyone had a good day. I hope you all keep having a good day. I hope to see you all back again very, very soon. I really had fun playing Outer Worlds. I'm looking forward to playing this more. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. As always, I really appreciate everybody that stopped by and watched the stream. Yeah, hopefully soon I'll have a schedule for the next week figured out, but who knows. Feels like everything's been very hectic recently. Yeah. So with that, Clean Lock Taverns closed for everybody. Good night.